Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm on today because I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this cover for a small journal that I have finished but was not happy with, so I'm recovering it. Well, maybe I'm not quite finished, but anyway. Now, I've cut this just enough, but I've got... I always get the skew whiff bit, don't I? I can't help it. I don't know why I cut so bad, but I did have a line and then I mustn't have stuck to it. Now, I've got this piece off of... well, I'm in Australia and it's really weird today because it's sort of cold, but I'm hot now. I turn the fan on. Okay, so anyway, because I've been a bit flustered here trying to cut this out, and every time I do it, I don't know why I'm mucking it up so bad, but sometimes when that's happening, it's probably best if you get right away from it. Hang on a second, so I'll just stick the journal in there and see. That's going to come to there, and that's going to come to there, because it has to have another page on the inside as well. If I can just cut that, let's get it straight, eh? Because if I don't, what have I done with my pencil? If I don't, I'm not going to be very happy at all. Oops. Let's take this bit off here. If it does make it too small, if I do happen to make it too small, I'm just going to have to add a bit on the side. Add a bit on the side or something. Is that better now? Yes, that's better. Right, so this one here I'm going to be doing with laces and stuff because I want to make it like a vintage look piece. So I'm going to make a few bits and pieces going in different directions. I don't think there'll be any embroidery on this because it's a bit thick. And this is off a placemat. Right, there's a bit of it here. So when you cut it, it had two back and front there. And these are the two bits I've already been mucking around with and working on. So, and there's a mark there, so we want to cover that up. We think we want to cover that mark up. Now I'm going to just give a few placements of things and just to see what I'm thinking. Probably not anything really, because you know how it is. It's got to go with it as you go, doesn't it? It's got to work as you go, sort of thing. I'm not in the shot here, am I? What's up with these things? Yeah, as far as it goes, maybe a bit higher. Anyway, I've got stuff everywhere, so that's something. I want it to go all right across. You've got it back and front here, you need to fix that up all together because we don't want to be fiddling about for too long, okay? Does that look better going that way? Looks nice, doesn't it? I was just trying to decide whether I want to put, I don't know, which way's the front? This shiny bit must be. I wanted to decide which way I was going to put whether I was going to put a picture on here or not. You know, a person or something. I don't think I will, because then it's going to leave a lot to work with to try and get it all to blend in properly. But it will. I mean, it's not that hard, it's just... I have these pictures here that I printed off, and I could probably make some sort of a thingy like this, couldn't I? This has come off a doily, this bit. Put her on there. Alright, I've got some more here. Bits. Oh, I do like this piece. Come here to me, where are you? As soon as I said that, it just sort of like it dove out of my road. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? I do like that, that's really pretty. A spine maybe? A spine? Maybe. Okay. So these are printed on the photograph paper that a good person sent me. I don't remember who you were. I'm sorry, it was that long ago that you sent me this. What have I got here? I like that lady. I think I like these ones here a bit more. I think they're a bit what do we put on that then, Sonia? Glossy accents, that takes too long to dry. Clear nail polish. Wonder where that would be. In under here somewhere. I'm sure. Maybe not. I did something else with it. So maybe I should use one of these ones. I don't know. I think I might put some decorations on, like flowers and things like that. I don't think I'll go with the photos because I've got some photos and things in my book anyway in the journal. It doesn't really need a lot of that. I made this thing a while back and I don't mind that, but I need this piece of work here to look like, and that's not going to work for me. I don't think I'm going to work with the picture. I'm not really sure about how that's going to look, so I'm not sure about putting that on there. Now I do like this bit here. I do love that. That just absolutely piece is absolutely gorgeous. Now if that went on the spine of it, because it's only a little booklet, you'd only be able to see that like that, wouldn't you? So how about, I might have to put that on something else. I can't see myself leaving it there. Okay, now for some reason I've got this piece here thinking that I want to do that, and I think I'm going to put this piece across here all the way across front and back. Maybe that one too. I don't know what I'm going for here. I'll have to figure it out. Like this piece of vintage ribbon. This is awesome, isn't it? Look at that, isn't it beautiful? See that? I think I've got the idea. I just got to try and get it out there onto that piece of fabric. That could be the tie for it, couldn't it? Much as that there. Only a bit, enough tie. It's very old though. It's a very old piece. Maybe it won't look very inviting. It might be too vintagey. I don't know. Everybody's different what we like, aren't we? We just sort of see what we're going for. Put the whole thing down there, Sonia. But that's... and then I can do some work on the front so much. No, not so much on the front of it, can't I? And how about that? A start. Is that a start? And it's not making it too complicated by having it in all directions, is it? You think? And I can do something with that. I think I can. Yeah. What do you reckon? Turn it into something, you know, more my... Okay, let's go with that, eh? Righto, so now we're going to have to stick this down. Cut it off first. Cut that up there. I want that to come there on the edge. Take this little bit here. Wait a minute. We might have to move it over and cut that there, maybe. Like that. And then that bit can go across here like so. And there. It sort of looks like it should be up that way, shouldn't it? It's a flower thingy. So it looks like it should be up that way. I think I tried to make a flower out of that one time and it wasn't quite working for me, so that can go that way. And then this one can go this way. But I think I like it better up the other way. Okay, righto. These are decisions we have to make, aren't they? Righto, now. Right. This edge piece is not straight either. How can I keep doing this? Oh dear. I think I'll have to glue it. I suppose I could stitch it really quick across there with some flying stitches. I might have to do some flying stitches, lightning stitches, you know. How we do the lightning stitches. Okay, so I need some cotton. I think I'm taking them all out to the other room here because I keep getting it down and then I can't see it on the table anymore. So like most things I start, I can't see this working too good. I know that's not good to say, but I've got to be working on it for a while before I'm sure that I've got the right thing. But I'm thinking I'm okay. I'm thinking it's going to be okay. So we'll start at the top here and sew that across and get it reasonably straight. It doesn't really matter whether you do or not, but I'm worried about having to sew through this. It's going through good. Right. And I've got a little bit up over the top, so I've got room to do something. If I need to cut a bit off or move it up or something, I can do that, okay? I'm glad everybody's enjoying the stitch stories. We've only got one up so far, but I'm only going to do them once a week because I think that's the way to go. I'm still working on that other journal cover and I've nearly finished it, so I don't think I'll be showing too many more stitches on that, just for the reason being I'm already showing stitches on the stitching one, but we'll still be doing work on it, putting some beads and stuff on it at the moment. I've actually taken some stuff off it, won't you be pleased to see that? Well, the thing is, from the time I put it on there, I didn't really like it, and every time I picked the piece of work up, it was the first thing I ever seen. I wonder if you can guess what it is I took off. I wonder if you can guess what it is. Yeah, because it's just how I, can see it, and I don't like what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? It's not me. It jumps out at me straight away, and I can't handle it. So I'm going to. Sorry about my arm in the way there. I really got no much choice. I have to be here in the way a bit. Well, see, when I do this now, I can embellish this part here and the back can be nice but flat-ish, you know what I mean? I won't put anything too heavy on it because it will be on the table. If you look at it, it'll draw on it or whatever you want to do. Okay? I've not done anything like this for a really long time, if this is as far as this sort of thing goes, and I'm only making a few lightning stitches around the outside, which means they are very, very likely large, sort of like lightning strikes. I don't know. It was something my mother called them when I did them, and my mother. Well, it's okay because I suppose I learnt myself to be tidy and stuff with my sewing, but she didn't like me doing lightning stitches. And basting stitches, actually, aren't they? Really, that's what we're doing. We're basting this down, all right? So we can work on it. I love the colour. I do like the colour. I want a bit more thread on that. That's not enough. Where's my cotton? Did I put it back in there? No, I didn't think I did. Okay, so now we're going to put this one across the centre. I know you probably would have went the other way, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put this across the centre, that direction, and that'll go on the bottom. Okay, so we can put something. We've got plenty of room for things now, haven't we? If I can pick these things up and move them around my road, I'll be happy. Too much in the way. Righto. I go up to town tomorrow, so I need to do 2 videos this morning. That fell. Okay, it's alright, it's only my scissors. I didn't go very far. I hope I can do this, people. I really hope this is going to work for me. I think it will. You've got to be patient and positive, don't you? I don't think I'm going to go if I don't feel good enough. I haven't been sleeping very well, just late. Oh. Have you decided? Well, we decided between the two of us that we wanted to put on the summer sheets, right? Now they're very good quality. And it's like sleeping in. It's good, it's comfortable, it's nice, but they rattle. They rattle, sort of thing. I can't explain that. They're good thread count and they're very noisy when you move. And it's hard to explain that because I'm a very touchy person. I can't handle different things like, you know, that when I'm trying to sleep, I've got to be in the right place with my ears covered over. It's just, you know, anyway. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that bit under the bottom of there because it's just there, isn't it? Unless I stitch across it, I suppose. And anyway, so that's me thing, you know. I just didn't get any sleep because and so he's going to change them back today for me. He said we're going to change them back because he understands that I have a few issues with me sleeping and, I don't know. I used to be fine with them, you know. They didn't worry me one bit because I've had them for years. I've got a few pair that they're white and I love them. I do. It's nice to sleep in, but it's not when you can't sleep and you're irritated by the noise that they make when you move. And I move about a fair bit, trying to get comfortable. I'm thinking about changing that bottom a bit, maybe to that. I'm just a little bit, I don't know, that might have looked better, did it? Did it look better? Alright. Is that because I put that there first? I like this. I think I like this. Nice piece of vintage one, this one. I'll have that one. Yeah, I will. I don't know what's wrong with the other one, but it's just not me. It's not my style today. I'm going to just sew this one here on first. This one's a bit old, a bit of thread, and that's okay. So is that bit of lace, and so is that piece there. They're really nice vintage pieces. Oh, hang on, don't do that, Sonya. I want to put it down a bit, not take it up that far. That's not going to work for you. I'm going to take it up too high. Alright. Well, nothing interesting going on. I haven't seen... I'm going to go up to the Elvis thing. I'm not going to the Elvis thing. I'm going up the street, and there will be Elvis up there. When I say up the street, that's up to our shops. There will be lots of Elvises up there. They shut off the streets, and I might take my camera. Just depends. Do a small video or two for you, because if I do, I can't piece them together. So if I might do one or two, and see if I can, you know, show you a bit of something of it. I don't know yet. I couldn't say for sure, because if I don't feel like going tomorrow, I won't be. I'll have to do an order online, which I don't like doing that either, because I tend to spend too much. I think to myself, I better spend a bit more so I can get free delivery. Isn't that silly? Oh dear. And then it works out that you've spent too much, Sonya. That's crooked now. That's better. Okay, will that fit across there? No, I better get a bit more. Where's my thread? I'm throwing it around here all over the place. Willy-nilly. Here's another. This is a different reel of cotton, I'm nearly sure of it. I didn't want to be on here for too long because I need to go out. I need to do a couple of videos today because I want to go and make myself some curry for my lunch, I think. I think that's what I feel like. I haven't had any since before Christmas, and I Just feel like a bit of that. Then again, you never know, I might change my mind. I don't think so, because it's a good day. It's not too hot today. It isn't. Now I'm just sewing these on in a just rough sort of fashion so they stay there while I turn them into something beautiful, I hope. There goes the marmon. I don't know if he went up the road or back past us, but it doesn't really matter because we don't get any mail anymore unless it's a packet of seeds or something Jeremy's ordered. I haven't bought anything for a really long time. I go on there and I put stuff in the cart and I think, oh, I might have that, and then I go back and have a look and I think, oh, well, I don't really need it. You know, it's this, I don't need it. And that's all the way there is about it. So then I take it out of the cart again. And sometimes I think, did I buy that or not, you know? And I haven't bought anything, so I'm not expecting anything. I only wanted to buy some silk ribbon and I can't find any that's not really expensive anywhere. I can't find any because it's really dear. That's straight. It's not too bad. So there'll be a tiny bit of sewing on this one after all, I'd say. That means I like to do some hand sewing. And I like the fact that this is a nice thick piece for the cover, because usually I'll use a piece of wallpaper in between the pieces when I'm doing my covers to make them sturdy. And I just had this that I bought not long ago, and I thought, well, I'll try this and see if it works okay. And it should do, it's thick enough. Be nice and secure. Okay, so that's good. How crooked is that though? Is that crooked or not? It's not really that exciting yet, is it? What do you reckon? Not too bad. How many people are yelling at put back that other thing? That bottom one? No, I don't think so. I'll just get some bits. It's really hard when the top box is bigger than the one on the bottom of it. It gets really hard to get out of there. Okay, so I've got some flowers. Right. I do have some flowers. There's some I coloured myself. They're paper though. I'm going to use them. I'm going to use something not that like that. Maybe I want a vintage look, don't I? Pink, this one. We're going to think pink. There we go, the pink thing. Oh look, they're nice. Well, they're ducky, aren't they? These are nice. It's pretty little flowers. Okay, right, we're looking at these. We're looking at these for possibilities. Oh, the pink ones. They're dear little roses. See that? Is it like an apricot colour? And I've got more of those too in here. Look at that. I used one of these the other day on something I was doing. I didn't really get to sort it all out. I only got these one. There's a pink one. I'll have to do some myself. Some sewing on it. What do you reckon? They're nice too. Oh, that's enough. Come on, put them back. Just get a couple. Got a couple. Right. two more bags here with more. Anyway, look at these. These are awesome. I do love them. Wow. Little nests or something, little flowers. Isn't that pretty? I mean, isn't that pretty? Shocking words I use sometimes, isn't it? Terrible. Oh, I like this. These tiny little wee ones in here. Okay, let's throw some on. let's put some on here, eh? And then we can do some stems or something. What do you reckon? Okay, so we've got a bit of thread here on a needle. And where this piece is here, we might put this colour ones, do you think? On there, like that. Yellow, yeah, go with the yellow. So we'll put that one on. Should make myself some of these, but I don't have any of this ribbon that these are made out of. That's the only thing. I don't have any of this ribbon. Okay, just put a couple of stitches on the edge there because we do not want them to leave. We do not want them to come off, do we? Okay, so then this one can go here. Above the, I've got it sort of above this bow, not on purpose, but still it might work good, might look good. Oh dear, that hurt. The cat scratched me last night. It was actually he bit me. I had my shower and I was sitting on the bed, and before I got dressed and before I lay down, I pushed the covers down the bottom so I put my feet in, moved the cover. And he flew at me and bit me on the arm. And he drew blood, and it bled for a while too. And I don't think he was very pleased with himself. He served himself right, rotten little thing he is. Anyway, he has bad days too. I suppose we all do. And Jeremy gets angry with him, but I'd say he's like a cat though. That's what he behaves like, doesn't he? He's a cat. And they're weird. They really are weird things, cats. I mean, I love dogs, but we just can't, too old now to be dealing with little tiny animals, getting anything new or different in the house. Now that's going to put some ribbon on that, some ribbon for the flower. Like I don't want to put that one in there. It's too much. I'll just put this off here. Okay. Alright, I'll say 10 more minutes I'll say we got. Now I want to use this little tiny one here, didn't I? I want to use them somewhere. All these little blokes here. I suppose I could put one of them up in there and that'll have a flower on it, won't it? What do you reckon? That looks pretty cool. Should I go with the blue? I mean, a bit bigger flower, I think. That's pretty. Right. Yes, nice. That looks nice, doesn't it? Isn't that nice? Let me think. I'm thinking. I've got some. I bought this velvet ribbon the other day. It cost me $2 at Vinnie's, and that's not too bad because I've got a fair bit of the bigger, wider piece. And that one I can use on my crazy patchwork. Anyway, anything I could. I've got this nice bit of green here. This This is gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. Right. I have to look at that. I think that'll go there, don't you reckon? I do like this, but I don't know what to do with it. Do I do it this way? And I do like the green bit. I don't know what to do with that either. And then I've got these others here. Let me see what other sort of flowers have we got. Oh yeah, there's one there I made too. I like to put the things down like this and just go over it and see what I think, you know, and just look at it and see how it's working, and if it's working, you know, you've got to find out what the go is with it, don't you? These are good. Those ones have gold on there. They look nice. There's another blue one too. I've gone off on a journey of not taking it right away from what I was doing. Ah, dear, oh dear. No, that's not going to go in there. Can't fit. I was trying to do the vintage style, and I guess it will be, but I think they are, them flowers. Of course they are. Okay. I've got this here because, look, when you take that away, it's... I don't know why I want that piece there, but I just wanted it to go together. It's all right, I'm thinking, okay? I'm looking and thinking. Oh, that's too bulky stuff. Right, I can put my own flowers on it, can't I, as well? But I do like this, what I've got so far. Actually, this edge bit here might be balking me a bit. I don't know if I want to... Okay, so there, that's nice. Then we'll put another lot over here. Didn't I? Right, looks okay. That was the thing of purple. Oh, look at the purple. Oh, wow. Wow. That's cool. Oh, wait till you see what I'm going to do now. Oh, dear. I just have so much amazing stuff now. I've beaded this too. This is really cool, isn't it? Look, there's beads around this little doily. And it's awesome. I like these doilies. Aren't they beautiful? Oh dear. I'll have to put a bit more of an apricot colour there, I think. Yes. So this is what I'm looking at, okay? And I want you to just think about it for me. I think what you see, I'm looking at those beads there from my string of those through it. Okay. I've got some of these, look. And they're pink. And they're pretty, aren't they? Look at that now. Isn't that delicious? Well, I have to go because I've got to get on with things, so I'll be back after and I'll show you how I'm going to put this together, hopefully. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you later, and tell me what you think about me the start of me cover, which is not going to take me too long to make. I don't think it's something that I can do reasonably quick because it's, oh, look at this bit. Wow. This will definitely be in the vintage style of the cover. Well, anyway, bits, righto. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Please leave a like.